What's up, BlackTree TV? I'm Chiderah, and we're here at the New York City premiere of Red Tails.
I am definitely excited. I expect the movie to be a tremendous success, both a critical success and a financial success, because it tells a story of overcoming the obstacle of racial prejudice and stereotyping through excellence of performance. And the message I want to send to young people is cool to be smart. You have to work hard to get ahead, but you got to be smart. And that's what the Tuskegee Airmen did. That's what this movie shows.
That was it initially, but then once I got into it and got on set and actually learned some things about the Tuskegee Airmen, my reasoning completely changed. It made me proud to be part of something like this. Like, I feel like this movie, good or bad in the box office, whatever, like this movie is a part of American history, and I'm a part of it, so there's no greater feeling.
Congratulations on this, and congratulations on your family.
Thank you very much.
It must be a very exciting time for you.
Fantastic, fantastic. This is something that I can show my kids when they get a little older and say, look at Daddy in his heyday.
One, I think the Tuskegee Airmen deserve to be recognized for the heroes that they are, and I thought it was important for teenagers to realize that this is part of their history.
You've been on almost every show, almost everything. I mean, what's it like going from TV to movies and doing this one?
You know, it's just being able to really reach the masses. You know, my work on Tremaine and The Wire and all that stuff, not many people get to see that. And there are important stories, important messages, as well as this. And this is an opportunity where I think we can really reach the nation, the country, and the world, and really continue to break down barriers and really help move us ahead.
I try to approach everything from the standpoint of what can I do for my community with this? Or what kind of curriculum can we build to go to the community and say, hey, this right here is the reason why we need to watch this film. Because oftentimes with young people, they see a film about the civil rights and they think that they're too far removed. But you look at these men and the adversity they faced, it's not very different from the adversity we're facing right now. The issues we're facing, whether it be their education, the prison industrial complex, the economy, unemployment in our community, you know, a disease. So I try my very best to take a film like Red Tails and say, look, these men dealt with tremendous issues in their time, and they rose above it by pursuing excellence. That's something that we can take away.
George Lucas is the epitome of what the hell is no. They said no to Star Wars, he did it anyway. They said no to American Graffiti, he did it anyway. They said no to Red Tails, and here we are, damn it. So, you know, if you learn nothing else from George Lucas, is that no means nothing. If you know that it's supposed to happen, if you know what's ordained for you, to hell with no.
When they came and asked me to do this film, I thought it was the most important thing that anybody of any type of sense and wisdom could do, to play with George Lucas, but even more so to fix the pages of history and to participate with to be a part and forever linked in with the twines of the Tuskegee Airmen, with the fabric of the United States, of what actually made the United States great. You know, I love that opportunity.
I think that we're a great country. We got great stories. And for the most part, the great stories of people of color have not been told. So this is the Tuskegee Airmen, are true American heroes.
And this is something you threw your support behind, George Lucas being a part of this.
Oh yeah. No doubt, no doubt.
And the cast, these are some of the people that you're working with. I mean, you've got Nate Parker.
Nate.
What's it like working with him?
Have you seen him? Has you seen him yet?
I haven't seen him yet.
Nate's great. So we work together in a new film, so I'm looking
forward to that.
Oh yeah, Red Hook Summer.
I'm portraying a part of history that a lot of people don't know about. So I'm giving everybody kind of we're giving people like a first look at the Tuskegee Airmen in World War II, what it was like to be a pilot serving for your country when your country didn't want you to serve. So it's a part of history that I think everybody needs to pay attention to. So I'm proud.
So what was it like working on this movie?
Life-changing. It was literally amazing. You know, I'm on set with giants of actors, a lot of my peers, people I've grown up, just people that have been my heroes since I was a kid. And the Tuskegee Airmen, that's a lot, you know, to come onto a set and deal with every day.
You know, Andre Royo, you know, off the wire. You know, it's a
small television show.
Television show, all black cast. You know, not all black, but damn near. And you know, coming from the wire, you know, there's an element of fear that I'm never going to run into something like that again. And all of a sudden, Lucas calls up, and it's the same thing. Like a pretty much predominantly black cast, and a story that's entertaining, educational, and inspiring at the same time. And as an actor, you know, you live for those moments.
A film like I haven't seen before. This is an assemblage of actors I haven't seen before, just in terms of having this many black actors at the front and center of their own story, the heroes of their own story.
Are you excited to see this movie today?
Yes, because it's history. And my daughter, I've got a 13-year-old, you know, you try to tell them the story, but when you can see it on the screen, it becomes that much more alive. It's living history. I'm really looking forward to it.
I got to live in Prague for a month. You do the math.
It's awesome,
right? Incredible, yes. And the people were great. I learned a few Czech words. And I got to meet some great actors that are real people inside and out.
So can we look forward to many more movies from you?
I hope so.
Look forward to much more of this?
I hope so. I clean up pretty good, huh?
You look nice, and I love those glasses. The glasses.
They're prescription.
Official.
This ain't just for looks, baby.
Thank you so much.
My experience in working with the movie really was fantastic. I think, you know, what I wanted to do was take it from heavy historical drama more to action adventure, not necessarily a comedy, but something along the lines of Star Wars and, you know, Raiders of the Lost Ark and other kind of classic George Lucas movies.
And it was a great time. It was very intense in the very beginning of getting to Prague. We went right into military training, which was very intense. I mean, 9-mile hikes through the mud. I learned how to make a floating device out of my pants.
Oh, like real military training.
Military training. That was great. And then getting into the script and meeting the Tuskegee Airmen and talking and picking these guys' brain. I mean, the experience of that was just amazing. Working with Terrence in Cuba, and then on top of that, working with George Lucas. I mean, you really can't ask for anything else out of a project. It's the best of everything, and I think it shows up in the film.
Just like Star Wars, it's a big action picture, lots of dogfights, lots of excitement, but it's basically about a bunch of kids that went through an amazing journey and all came out heroes.
Man, we fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight!
They're the knights of the contemporary age. And I'm hoping that this film is an inspiration to young people today.